So one of the worst and hardest and most painful lessons I ever went through was losing my little brother in 2007. He had epilepsy, he had this freak seizure and was just gone at 9 years old. And needless to say, it changed me, right? Because you don't expect that. You don't expect that someone's just going to be gone, that you don't have time to say goodbye. You never expect someone that young. It was like, it shattered my entire like thought about what life was. Really, really dark hole for a long time. Everything crumbled, family, everything. I coped with some really not good strategies. Alcohol was a big one at the time, and I was in a really dark hole for a long time. And then I pulled myself out, and I used the loss of my brother as fuel for the. His name is Fergus, so I changed my last name to Ferguson as a reminder, and that everything I did was to honor him. And that started with building a photography business, right? Where I wanted to capture memories, because so many people weren't taking photographs because they didn't feel good enough, they didn't feel skinny enough, pretty enough, they don't like how they look. It brings up our insecurities, so people just didn't do it. And I was like, this is unacceptable, because that is literally all that we leave behind, right? So I need to find a way of making people feel really good about who they are, so they create memories so that they're existing in photographs. And that's where it all started. And through photographing thousands of people and hearing the same stories over and over again of not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, not feeling good in their body, feeling like they were failing, all of these stories and this deep pain that everyone was carrying and no one was talking about, it fueled my podcast because I wanted to help people go deeper. I trained up as a mindset coach so that I could help people with these core wounds. Because as morbid as it may seem, we do not know how much time we have. And losing Fergus just put in my brain how important it is. Like what I do with my time, how I live my life, how I treat others, how I show up in the world. That is the most important thing, because we literally don't know how much time we have. And so for us to hold back because of fear, because we're worried about being too old, or we're worried about what other people think, or how we look to other people, or what they think, or how we might fail, or how we might succeed. That's actually a big one that a lot of us carry, a fear of success. If we let fear and resistance hold us back from living the life that we're here to live, what a tragedy that would be. It's your reminder that you're here for so much more, and only you can do it, right? It's 11:11 on the clock. I created a whole podcast episode about legacy, about my experience of losing Fergus and what it taught me, so check it out here.